What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's your boy Mars, and I'm here in Las Vegas, Nevada with Miss Natasha Mosby, and she is the clinical director for UNLV Medical School, correct?
Yes, sir.
And so we really just wanted to talk to her today since she has us out here in Las Vegas to do some good for men's wellness. And so basically, first question is, tell us about yourself and what you do.
Oh goodness. So myself, I am originally from the South, Mississippi. I do have a small private practice. And so UNLV, School of Medicine, I work there. So I implement mental health services into pediatric spaces. So kiddos that are involved in their primary care settings, we train those doctors, how do you treat that child holistically?
I like that. I like
that's
that.
What I do. That's my love.
I like that. Okay. And so speaking of holistically, healing people or getting them to heal themselves, right? Tell us a little bit about the 8 dimensions of wellness, which you implement in your holistic journeys.
So 8 dimensions of wellness. One thing I realized, I think for me, it came about during the pandemic. One, there are so many different things of ourselves that we should take care of. Not our mental health, of course, but our emotional, our spiritual, our financial, occupation, and all those things in that wheel plays a part of our ultimate wellness. So for me, it really came about too. I had a friend that died by suicide, and when I looked at his just trajectory, he lost his job, which is occupational wellness, money, financial wellness, his emotional wellness, that suffered, spiritual, he stopped going to church and doing the things that helped him feel stable. And unfortunately, the result of that is that he took his life. Now, I didn't conceptualize it at first that way, but I sat down, I was like, oh my God, everything that was significant in his life fell apart. And so we have to be mindful, how are we taking care of all those pieces of ourselves? We're not just one dimension, right? So that's important for me. So when I'm talking to my clients, I'm like, how are we doing just with intellectual wellness? Are we stimulating ourselves, right? So all of those pieces of that pie is important for us to understand. Why is it important?
Yeah, and so basically feeding into each one of those pieces of the pie, or eating each piece of that pie, when you're lacking that, is actually really beneficial. Yeah, I love that. I love that. So we're here today for the Men's Wellness Conference that you have. It's the 3rd annual one, right? So tell us a little bit about that, and why men as a woman, why men?
Because women just get on me about that all the time.
Yeah, that's okay. So why as a woman would you decide to throw a conference for men's wellness?
So many reasons. One, I mentioned my friend that took his life by suicide. Secondly, I used to teach in the School of Social Work, and I remember asking our students, what is June significant for? And they said Father's Day, and I was like, yeah, but what else? And no one knew. June is National Men's Health Month. No one knew that. And this is the School of Social Work. So I got to thinking, I'm like, wait a minute, let me just Google men's services. I couldn't find support group for men. I couldn't find emotional groups for men. I Googled women things.
So
300. 302 for men.
Wow.
But it was all tied to either substance abuse or something criminal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait
it wasn't just that we have issues, everyday issues.
Everyday issues. And so then I started digging out more, and I'm like, men have the highest disparities when it comes to their health in terms of death, suicide, substance abuse, all the things. And I'm like, why are we not pouring into that area? Because when our men are strong in our community is strong, right?
Right?
So I'm like, I want to invest. I want to foreseed. I want to
pay it forward.
Support, yeah. And I have brothers, and I have a father, and I have, kids, and I just think it's so important that we have to be healthy in all those spaces, not just women, but men too.
I believe that. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time, Miss Tasha. I appreciate it.
And I want it to be free. That's another thing.
And also being free. So as we're preparing for the 4th annual in 2025, make sure you guys take a look at what we're going to be having coming out. Thank you so much for your time, Miss Mo.
Awesome. I'll see you next year.
Yes. See y'all.